I want to see if people can hear me. No headphones in because it's really noisy, and we have pipers behind us, or they're abusing a cat. I'm not sure. Can you? There's a little bit of a delay. Oh, there we are, Chloe. Hey, Diane. Hey, so everyone's here. Mary Beth, Mary Olvie. That's my MB. Mary Beth is a family friend of ours. Hi, Diane. Can you hear us? Just give me a few hearts, everyone, because I want to do introductions, but I want to make this useful for my friend as well. So I'm just going to wait a second to see that everyone is... Oh, there's a bunch of people here. Hi. Yeah, it fades away when I'm in landscape mode, which is the trade-off. Can you hear us, everyone? I'm going to go on the assumption everyone is hearing us. So, everyone knows me because you're here. So I'm Patrick, of course. This is To Me Travel. However, hi, Joanne. So, I am here with Mike. Hi, Emma. I'm here with Mike O'Rourke. Now, I got to give a proper introduction because Mike is an official. You don't have your badge on now.
I do have my. I'm hiding it because we had a few beers beforehand.
we haven't had a single beer. We only had one whiskey though. So Mike is an official tour guide here in Scotland. He sounds a bit more like me than he does them because we were both born in the same city. Almost. I was born in North Vancouver.
Yeah, it was Vancouver.
Hi. So, good, Diane. So, Mike, of course, and this is, of course, I know Sean down in Spain. So we've all become friends because of virtual tours. And so this is the first time we've actually met up, even though we've talked for quite a long time.
Yeah.
And we've done virtual tours together. So we sat and we've had a great afternoon. Hi, Linda. So I tried to change, hopefully, the name of the tour because Mike thought, there he is. There's your brother, Eden Walkabout.
Hey, Sean.
I sent Sean a quick message.
I knew you'd be there. I knew it.
I sent Sean a quick message. So, Mike was able to get out of a meeting this afternoon so that we...
Well, the meeting got out of me, but
we're not going to split hairs on this. We were sitting with a Dutch family watching Switzerland. Hi, Karen. Watching Switzerland beat Hungary, which is always a good thing. So, I was going to take you for a walk in Edinburgh. It's kind of pointless now that I'm with the actual professional guide. I'm going to be back here in September. Mike's already going to take care of my group when we're here then. But, we're on the Royal Mile. And, we were sitting with a Dutch family. Lovely, friendly people. Hey, Michelle. We were sitting with this just fabulous family. And they were just saying, so they came here just for a weekend getaway as a family. And Scotland lost yesterday. But they were sitting out in a pub watching the game. And and they were sitting watching the game, and they said, Scott said, happens all the time, we have to enjoy it. So they were very taken by the Scottish experience. So Michelle, you're watching the Swiss play. You don't even have, that's right. Michelle's Swiss. I forget that. She lives in Germany. She's been on tour with me. I don't, Nat. Oh, yes, I do. Utrecht, they're from. So, and I'm going to really focus on Mike. I was going to give you a nice walk, but now I've got Mike with me. But listen, I just have to give everyone a piper for a second. So, behind us, we were going to move up the road, but behind us, I don't know if you can see, there's actually a piper dude.
Look at that. There's the sun.
Oh,
I bet you didn't know the sun was in Scotland?
Always sunny here. Oh, by the way, that Dutch family, just as my last political statement, I said I'm cheering against Hungary because of Viktor Orban, and they're like, I totally agree. And so I just thought, you're good people. So this is the Royal Mile. So Mike is a professional guide. How long is the Royal Mile?
Okay, how long is the Royal Mile? Okay, pop quiz question, because I think, Patrick, right? So it's not an actual mile. So why is it called the Royal Mile? The castle's at the top, the palace is at the bottom. But it's an old form of measurement. It's a Scots mile, which measures in an imperial mile at 1.2 miles.
Yeah.
There you go. I don't know how many kilometers.
I was just trying to do the math. That would be nearly 1.5 kilometers. Yeah.
There you go.
So, Janice.
Not an actual mile, but we'll still call it the Royal Mile.
But literally palace to palace. Do you know what I'm going to do, everyone? Is I'm going to turn it around here. So, everyone, by the way, Go Scotland Tours.
Yes, that's it.
That's Mike's company. please do share everywhere, because he's not doing a lot of virtual these days, but it's a good contact to have. There's been a wedding going on up at the Kirk.
The Kirk.
Yeah, the Kirk. What church? What's it called?
Well, St. Giles.
St. Giles. Yeah. Oh, that's right, St. Giles. But I just want to take everyone around for a second, because I want to, while it's still clear, I want to try and give you a view way in the distance. So there. Hey, thanks. Hey, Annie, you're here. So this is the Royal Mile. Right at the bottom is the Scottish Parliament. But way, way, way in the distance there, you're looking all the way out to the Firth of Forth.
Aye.
And I still keep meaning to show to Mike, from Kodakai, hey, Ali. I keep meaning to show to Mike the video from Portobello in Panama where I was, because he lives in the Portobello district here. But look at the water. I'll just do a zoom. That's actually the Firth of Forth.
I actually live right about down there.
Oh, you live? Yeah, is that where you live?
Yeah.
Now, there is a gentleman there
The pipes
torturing squirrel cats because he's, that's what the noise is, I think.
he's stopped now.
He's stopped now. I really shouldn't be, well, I shouldn't be mean anyway, but I've got Scots on board. So now I feel quite honored because we have Ali up there in Inverness, who is, actually a Highland guide, which is an honor. But so here's the Royal Mile. So we're looking northeast, or is it more east?
The Forth is always north, right?
It's always north, yeah.
Yeah, so the Forth is north.
So that's straight north.
It would definitely, be northeast. That's the Firth of Forth, like Patrick was saying. Although we're not looking at Fife. Fife is over that way.
Right.
So that's the East Lothian coastline over there.
Okay.
So the tongue twister that we have is over the Firth of Forth to Fife.
Over the Firth of Forth to Fife. Aye.
So when you travel over the bridge over to St. Andrews, where you're going tomorrow,
Yeah.
it's over the Firth of Forth to Fife. So, but that is not Fife, but it's still the Firth of Forth. That's the East Lothian coastline, and I'm right down there.
That's. Sorry, I'm listening to this crowd. Oh, they all have headphones on, so they're listening to something else. Looks like.
You see how some of the tour companies are dressed in?
Oh.
They have the ghost tours and the period dresses. It's all over the places here. The Renaissance type of ghost tours and things like that. And, a lot of them start from here.
That's
There's the pipes again.
Yeah, there's the pipes. The pipes. It's so yes, tomorrow. Sorry, go ahead.
Outlander fans, listen up. You recognize this dude?
If you're an Outlander fan, you'll know. I wouldn't know. It's not that I'm not a fan.
Over the sea to sky.
Yeah. Oh, Carol's asking. Everyone has jackets on. It is probably 15, 16 Celsius.
Yeah,
I'd say
which is
15,
warm
16
for
Celsius,
here, yeah.
which is warm. It's about 60 Fahrenheit.
Some people are not wearing jackets.
Yep.
But
Yeah, I mean, I'm wearing my kilt, of course. I just can't show you.
I'm wearing the tartan on my hat.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I gotta show you Mike's tartan. So.
From my hat.
But Mike's got kind of a cheeky tartan because they're, both parents are Scottish, and Mike and his brother Sean were born in Vancouver, but the whole family's Scottish. They moved back, but your family history is Irish.
Yeah, well, our name is Irish, but it's
Yeah,
Mike
O'Rourke,
so,
right?
Yeah.
And so that goes back to the Great Hunger or the famine, as they would have learned. And you've been back here 15 years,
Been here 15.
but from childhood you came here.
Yeah, since 1 year old.
Since 1 year old, yeah, and an actual licensed guide. But you're Mackenzie?
No,
or
Mackenzie. So
Mackenzie.
I served in the military, and in
But the Canadian military.
Canadian military, although the Canadian military has lots of Highland regiments.
Yeah.
Most of our reserve units, which here they call territorial, are Highland regiments. So in Vancouver is the Seaforth Highlanders, which are the Seaforth of Mackenzie.
Of the Seaforth, okay.
So
yeah.
they were the Mackenzie Tartan. And because I served with them for 4 years, I kind of adopted that tartan as mine.
That became your,
Yeah, because I don't really have a Scottish tartan to claim as my own.
No.
So I've claimed this because I served with my regiment for 4 years, so I thought I kind of...
And your family, so your partner isn't Scottish either.
My partner's African.
Is African,
Yeah.
so they wouldn't have a tartan either.
No.
But is she adopted a tartan of some sort, or they go with
Well, I mean, my kids have worn a kilt already. Since 1 year old, they've worn a kilt.
Have they?
Yeah.
Have they?
Oh, yeah. So is Tiernan. Remember Tiernan? You took him on a
Yeah,
kilt.
yeah.
Tiernan has worn a kilt since he was 1 year old.
Yeah. So he's
So
Galician, but they're Celts.
normally that young, it's quite hard to get your own tartan. So it's normally black watch. So they've been wearing black watch because it's just more available. So,
Okay, I don't know what that is.
Black watch is it's another military regiment. It's just the most available tartan to get.
Oh, right. Oh.
And you find it in most souvenir shops. Normally black watch, if you don't have a tartan, normally you wear black watch. And it's the most one available is black watch.
Something crazy. All right, well, let's go. I'm going to turn you around because enough of staring at us, boys. So we've got the piper over there. It's a hen party, yeah. But there is a big wedding going on. Oh, by the way, this is something you see in the UK. These are big barricades that stop, unprovoked or terrorist sort of stuff. It's such a shame, but I prefer stopping something rather than shooting back at something. So it's, it's just one of those realities that you see in this part of the world. So there's St. Giles Kirk. But that was...
No, it's St. Giles Cathedral.
St. Giles Cathedral, which shouldn't be called a cathedral, correct?
Which is actually the High Kirk of Scotland.
Yeah, and that's... Oh, check this out. I had never noticed this. The old telephone booth is a cash machine. Look at that.
Both are probably not even used.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. Oh.
See the headphones?
Yeah.
This is silent disco.
Is that what this is?
Yeah.
This is called silent disco.
So they're all listening to the same music on their headphones.
Yeah. All right, everyone.
No, it's not a hen party. It's a silent disco.
Silent disco. This is why I brought you all to Edinburgh.
You can see, look at their t-shirts if you can find it. It says Silent Adventure.
Does it?
So the yellow, the ones in the middle.
All right.
That guy has it there. Look, film him.
There he is. Silent Adventures. There.
Thank you.
Yeah. There we go.
Guys.
Yeah. There we are. I'm meant to put up on one of these tours if I'm going to do product promotion. I like this song.
Who's that?
I don't know. This is the Black Eyed Peas.
So many tours here in Edinburgh, different themes. This is one of them.
There's a bit of, I came to Edinburgh to see that. There we are. I was trying to get out of someone's way.
Historic stuff, but this is fun.
We don't know, Joanne, who they have on their head. Yeah, we were going to do some historic stuff, but we're doing some Black Eyed Peas, which, by the way, Finn and I used to listen to. So this is a charity. Who is it, sorry? Ur Willie.
So he was a comic.
Yeah. All right. Oh, there he is.
This guy.
Yeah. Tom was a sport of... Yeah, sure. Let me try. So Tom Gislam was a sport of Edinburgh Children's Hospital. Come rain or shine, Tom could be found on the Royal Mile wearing his... I do know who this is.
Yeah,
he died at age 99. Yeah. He'd raised over £1 million for his favorite charities. So there's a charity, and in fact, I can give you the code here if you wanted to support him, because you'd be welcome to. Of course, I'm a great believer in public health being supported by public dollars or pounds.
That was during COVID, wasn't it?
Yeah, during COVID,
You can move that. They moved that, different locations, all throughout the year.
Move it around, yeah.
But it's kind of mimicking Ur Willie, which is the old comic from Scotland.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah. I wouldn't know the old comic, but it's I see.
My granny, when I was young, when I was living in Canada, she used to send it over to me.
Yeah, of course.
Sean knows that. If Sean's there,
if Sean, you're still here, you're going to know who Willie was.
That and the Beano and the Dandy. And the original Dennis the Menace comes from here.
Is that right?
Yeah,
I didn't know that either.
Dundee,
yeah. So the original Dennis the Menace is from here. Do you see, everyone? Make sure to share all of this. And, yeah.
Sorry.
No, go ahead. No, quite all right.
For all you economists, there is Adam Smith.
There he is. There. That's the silent hand, which I agree with the pigeons, by the way. See, this is my thoughts on your silent hand of capitalism. Teach their own, except for I do have a master's of finance, so I disagree. But yeah, there is Adam Smith from Kirkcaldy. I have stayed in Kirkcaldy a few times. Yeah.
He's basically, modern economy is was based on his writings.
Hi, Jay. Yes, yeah. I mean, he literally was the.
By the way, if you span
Yeah, sure.
video around down that way, you can see
Look
the spire of
there.
the Tron Kirk.
Of the Tron Kirk.
Aye, the Tron Kirk.
Yeah.
You can see the partiers over there.
Oh.
So the Tron Kirk, right? That spire there. So the Tron Kirk, first of all, was originally built in was it the 17th century, right?
Yeah.
But there was a big fire that happened in the 1850s,
Yeah.
and the spire was made of brass,
Oh.
and it melted.
Literally melted.
It melted down.
God.
So they rebuilt, and that's from the 1850s.
We're gonna have to run away. We're about to be invaded here by a bunch of English disco women. Yeah, totally.
Okay, so this here's the Mercat.
Oh, sorry, I'm just gonna catch this for 1 sec. Adam Smith. So, they're doing some Shania Twain, bit of Canadian music. There you go. There you go. See, this statue is made possible by the silent hand of Adam Smith. Oh. Do you want me to sing a little Canadian music first? A little bit of Cree music from Northern Ontario.
The old cars there.
Yeah.
You know where they're going now? They're going to go on that bus. I bet you.
Oh, are they getting on the bus?
That's the big red bus. Been on that before. I've done tours on that.
Have you? Yeah.
Old-fashioned bus. Yeah.
Oh.
Are they going this side?
No.
Completely wrong.
It's going all right, my friend. Well, if they're going to go in there, they're not going to fit. Yeah. Look. Oh, it's lively, Michelle. Because, Presbyterians love to drink and sing and dance. us two Catholic boys. Well, not one Catholic boy and one, whatever I am. Whatever I am. Yeah. I'm a kosher atheist. Yeah.
This here is the Mercat Cross.
Yeah.
Right? Mercat means market.
Yeah.
All place for the market right here.
Right.
There's also a place called punishments. Has anyone there ever been on before?
Hola. Give us a hands up if you've been on one of Mike's tours here.
If you know what happens here, right? Public punishments.
Yeah.
In order to bring them up to the cross, ear right to the cross.
Sorry, they'd nail their ear to the cross. Yeah, sure, I will. So they would nail their ear to the cross. I'm already not that keen on. All right. So. Yeah.
Bring your ear right to the cross. And I would leave you there. And, it was quite cold. It gets quite cold here in the wintertime. So they get quite desperate and they would yank and pull their ear off.
Oh.
So when you went to the market, you could look out for the merchants and make sure they had their ears.
Oh. So you were nailed up if you were accused of impropriety or low weights or whatever. Yeah.
They didn't rip anyone off.
Ah. Yep. And then rip off merchant. Oh, Jesus. See, everything has an origin. Yeah.
So you come back out to here, right?
All right. Yep.
And you turn around.
Yep. Okay. Yep.
See where the door is right there? Right?
Yeah.
The door leads to a set of stairs, which goes up to the top here.
Right.
And that's where they have public announcements. They still have public announcements. They used to have it 3 days after London, but they stopped that. So now they do it the same day.
Right.
Modern community. So it takes 3 days to get from horseback from London to Edinburgh.
Yes. Yeah.
So now they do it just on the same day. Public announcements are made up there, or royal proclamations.
Oh, I see. Yep.
So
Yep.
we actually had one a few years ago. Guess who?
Yep.
King Charles.
Ah.
That was all done in India.
King Charles was here. Ah. Oh, of course.
With a
Yeah.
royal- Every town which has a Mercat Cross would do a public royal proclamation, and this is where they did it here.
Wow.
And at the top, right? So
Yeah.
this is not the original, by the way.
No.
This is put here in the Victorian days, and that coat of arms right there is the coat of arms of Edinburgh. That's how Edinburgh used to look like. The castle used to look like.
Yeah.
Doesn't really look like that anymore.
No.
But if you scroll up and you see the the staff. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
That's the original staff, which this actual tower used to be 3 times the height we see now.
Is that right?
But look at the top. What
Yeah.
animal? I know the sun right there.
Oh, it's the unicorn, isn't it?
Unicorn.
Yeah, yeah.
Does anyone know why the unicorn's up there?
It's the national symbol of Scotland, isn't it?
Oh, you spoiled it, Patrick.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry, I answered the question.
Patrick's so intrigued by what I'm telling him.
It is. I'm so intrigued. Yeah. So I think this is why Scotland's not independent. Sorry, everyone. It's all the stone here. Yeah.
It's
No.
maybe because all the people.
It could be all the people. Everyone's using. But you've got the Scottish flag and then the Ukrainian flag. Is it a hotel or what's?
No, it's the city chambers.
Oh, it's the city chamber. So what's the purple flag up at the top? That's, up in the middle, way up top. No, I don't know what that is. That's what, because I get the Ukrainian flag because they're so supportive of.
Yeah.
The Scots are very much on side with the Ukrainian people, and I'm very respectful of that.
Sure, that'd be it. It would be the Edinburgh flag. So this is the government of the city. That's where they are.
What's this city hall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
City
Oh,
Hall,
right.
City Chambers.
Yeah, city chamber.
That's where I registered the birth of my sons.
Oh,
Right here.
did you have to come in and register?
Yeah.
Do you know, honestly, Finn turned 18 yesterday. I have no idea if I ever registered him because I don't know if we had to. Were you registered?
Yeah, we had to come
Yeah.
here physically to register.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about when you were born in Vancouver with your parents.
Oh, well,
Yeah, I have no idea. Yeah. Do you know what you call a deer with no eyes?
no idea.
No idea.
You know what called fish with no eyes? No. Okay, I tell you this. I told this to a Swedish group I took around, right?
Yeah.
And they just didn't get it.
No?
The whole time, they didn't get it.
Yeah.
But then I had a review on my website. You know what it said?
What?
I finally get it. That was my review, a 5-star review on my website.
That's fantastic. Mary King's Close.
You want to see this?
So,
All right.
yeah. Well, this
tell
is
you about this?
Mary Queen's Close. Yep.
Okay, American Close, right? This is underneath here. So this here was built, the city chamber was built in the 18th century. And, to understand Edinburgh, it's been built over and over and over again. And, the real Edinburgh is underneath the city here.
Yeah.
Right? So when they were building the city chambers here, they actually built over an old neighborhood called Mary Queen's Close. So in doing so, they actually kept, the streets and the houses down there as their foundations. And it's actually preserved the street, which is actually 500 years old.
But totally uninhabitable. Like it's.
No, it's not.
No.
It's a tourist attraction.
Yeah. Is it caverns?
So if you see here, right?
Yeah.
That is what it looks like down there. It's quite remarkable because when you do a tour down there, you can see what a street used to look like 500 years ago.
Yeah, it's amazing. It is really amazing to see that.
And that's why they said they kept people that had the plague.
Oh, yeah. And you know about plagues here. I'm going to stay away from the buildings because we've dropped a lot of people because it cut out on us. So, yeah, it's one of the challenges in these big stone buildings.
So the English, they blame the French for the plague. Can you guess who the Scottish blame for the plague?
I'd expect you to blame the English, wouldn't you? Now, the castle is up at the very top, up in front of us. And you know what? It was a zoo there earlier. But with Mike, because of Mike, we reserved the tickets for the castle just months ago. Honestly, if you're going to come, and I just generalize this about Europe in general, book everything way in advance. And I really mean it. Hey, what's Advocates Close over there? That's so cool.
It's just another close, right? Advocate
Right.
means lawyer.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
close is a little alleyway.
Yeah.
And that's
Oh, okay.
So,
And you do have, of course, I was talking about this.
You get great views.
Yeah, I'm scared to get across, but you can see the Gothic rocket out there, eh? Yeah.
You know the terminology already.
Yeah, it's brilliant stuff. But that's through there is the Walter Scott Memorial. I wrote about that once. It's a writer's joke. but we got to head down to the one beautiful street. I like that. Somos Escocia. They got a Spanish language to it.
This is not quite pedestrian. So.
Yeah, it's not quite pedestrian, but oh well. Years ago, I came up here with a very, very young driver, and he was trying to show off, and it was a little embarrassing because some kids let their soccer ball roll out into the field or into the street, and he ran it over. I felt really badly about that. So this is a story. Look at this. First of all, you think it's so beautiful to see a heart on the ground. However, go.
You want me to tell it?
Absolutely.
All right.
Tell it better than I will.
Okay, so here, first of all, see the bricks. See they're spitting. I'll tell you why in a minute. Why they're spitting. And you can see some dates down there, and that stone over that way there.
Mm-hmm.
So the building used to be over here, and it goes all the way out to the center of the road over there.
Right.
The building here was about 5 stories tall, right? It was called a toll booth. Every medieval town needs a toll booth, right? It's basically the medieval town hall. It's where you pay your taxes. It's also used as a prison. Not just any prison, but condemned prisoners, right? So these are prisoners sent to be executed. So what people used to do when they walked past the prison door, they spat on the prison door. Just a sign of disgust, right? So
they were spitting at the prisoners, or are they spitting at the treatment of the prisoners?
it's a little bit of both, you know?
Right.
A little
Yeah.
bit of both, right? Either way, that's what they did, right?
Yeah.
So in the by the way, I'll tell you something I didn't tell you, Patrick, early on.
Mm-hmm.
If you can swing around
Right.
to the cathedral,
Yeah.
you see how the stone here looks quite new, right?
Yes. Yep.
So in the medieval days, along with the toll booth, they had buildings attached to this called Lucken booths, right?
Right.
They locked booths. This is for the merchants. They locked it for the night, right?
Right.
So in the 18th century, they knocked that down. So the actual wall of this cathedral is newer than the rest of the building. They knocked that
Because
down.
of the lock-in booths.
They knocked that down in the toll booth over here to make a more wide open space.
Right. Right.
So, but we'll scroll down back to the heart, right?
Oh, and then they're
Why is the
spitting
heart
on.
here, right?
Yeah.
We know why they're spitting it, but why is the heart here, right? So Walter Scott, famous novelist from Scotland, wrote a story called The Heart of Midlothian.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it was all about what happened here. So now it's more for tradition, right? Not a sign of disgust, but just for tradition. People walk past the heart and they spit inside the heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then some other people walk on it.
Yeah, well, the tourists that walk through it, which
Yeah.
they don't know any better.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this addition to that, right?
Yeah.
First of all, they say if you walk through it, you never find your true love.
Ah. If you walk through it, you never find your true love. Are you going to walk through it? You've already found it.
Maybe. Yeah, okay. So we have a football club here,
Yeah.
which you North Americans will call soccer.
Yeah.
We play football with our feet here in Scotland.
Yeah.
There's a club here called the Hearts of Midlothian.
Yeah.
We call them the Jambos or the Jam Tarts because they were a maroon color ship.
Right.
They spit in it for good luck. The Hibs, which come from an Irish past,
Yeah.
they spit in it
Thanks, Sarah.
for a different reason.
Because the football team. So it's always a tough choice, spit or swallow, isn't it?
So if you actually put the camera down here,
Yeah.
you can actually get
Oh, sorry.
walking.
Yeah.
You get a view of the Heart and the Royal Mile at the same time.
That
So
is
if any of you have the screenshot kind of saver,
that's
it's a great
That is-
screenshot.
actually, you know what? Let's do this. Turn around with me for a sec. We'll try. There we are. The Royal Mall with the
You
heart.
should really be spitting on it.
Yeah. I just don't want to be on camera spitting. There we are. How's that? Now, 2 more minutes. We got to go down the one other street.
Another 2 minutes. Okay.
Yeah. Because we're already on 29, so.
Keep going. I love this place.
Oh, you do love the place. Well, you know it too, which is, and it's funny. I mean, I've been here. You know, Mike and I were talking earlier. I've been to Edinburgh dozens of times in my life. But you know, when you meet someone local, and of course qualified guide as well, there's just so many little things, and it's the little things you remember from trips. This is l'ambassade ou le consulat de la République Française, French. Yep. So you can see. It was funny. It said it had a bistro in there. And I actually said to Mike walking by, that looks like a consulate, but it's a restaurant. He's like, oh no, it is. It's the consulate. And should Scotland become independent, of course, that's going to change the game a lot. But then Scotland would now have to reapply to the EU. So it's fascinating talking about the whole Brexit thing here. But another conversation for another day. But these arches are amazing, aren't they? You know, it's yeah. No thanks. Oh, hiya. I don't know what they were giving away there, but
It was just like for a show or something.
oh,
like
was
that.
it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. Here's some of my friends. You're on live screen right now. Yeah. Now these are actual academics, and see the sun.
Scotland. Happens what, twice a year? About that. Yeah.
They're super lovely people. You saw it just out front. My group is.